What happens when you pit the world's most advanced terminal coding agent against a seasoned video editor with years of experience? We ran a live experiment, giving them the exact same raw footage and assets just to see if artificial intelligence can outpace human creativity in a race against the clock. Today, we're putting the entire creator economy to the test and throwing down the gauntlet in the Claude Code versus Human Editor, the ultimate 48-hour YouTube growth challenge. The setup for this challenge is dead simple. We took a brand new channel with zero history and decided to drop two identical scripts over a single weekend. One video was entirely processed, trimmed, and visually engineered by Anthropic's new command line infrastructure tool. The other video went through a standard post-production suite handled by a professional editor. We wanted to see which upload would generate the highest viewer retention curves and get pushed harder by the algorithmic suggestion engines. Let's look at the AI workflow first, because it is completely unrecognizable compared to traditional methods. Instead of scrubbing timelines for hours, we open up the specialized Claude Code terminal interface. By integrating it with parallel subagents and video use libraries, the AI maps out the entire asset library in seconds. You don't drag clips manually anymore. You literally type a natural language prompt, and the terminal trims the filler words, syncs motion graphics to exact timestamps, and outputs the final render. Meanwhile, the human editor took a completely different path, focusing heavily on human judgment, pacing, and comedic timing. This classic approach highlights exactly why a lot of creators are studying AI versus human editing, the reality behind creator automation. While the AI executes technical commands flawlessly in minutes, the human editor understands the invisible elements like emotional feel, cultural nuances, and how to intentionally override the original creative brief to tell a more compelling story. Once the 48-hour clock started ticking, the sheer speed difference became incredibly jarring. Claude Code completed its final high-definition render in under 20 minutes. It didn't experience creative fatigue, it didn't need a coffee break, and it executed the data structure flawlessly. On the other flip of the coin, our human editor spent 12 solid hours adjusting fine cuts, refining the audio transitions, and building customized graphical overlays from scratch. Once the 48-hour clock started ticking, the sheer speed difference became incredibly jarring. Claude Code completed its final high-definition render in under 20 minutes. It didn't experience creative fatigue, it didn't need a coffee break, and it executed the data structure flawlessly. On the other flip of the coin, our human editor spent 12 solid hours adjusting fine cuts, refining the audio transitions, and building customized graphical overlays from scratch. But speed means absolutely nothing if the final video looks like unoptimized AI slop. When we reviewed the automated output, the technical precision was mind-blowing. The motion graphics snapped perfectly to every single microsecond timestamp in the audio track. However, it lacked that subtle, unpredictable human touch. The transitions felt a bit too programmatic, lacking the intuitive rhythm that an experienced human creator naturally brings to a visual project. Now let's talk about Human Edit. It took significantly longer to produce, but the visual storytelling was incredibly deep. The editor intentionally skipped some automated pacing rules to let certain jokes breathe, creating an instant connection with the audience. This contrast raises an uncomfortable question for the creator community. Is fast execution enough to survive in the modern algorithm, or is human taste still the ultimate unfair advantage? With both video files fully finalized, we prepped the metadata and pushed them live to our test feeds at the exact same hour. We front-loaded our primary keywords, configured accurate caption files to guide the indexing models, and left both uploads completely unlisted for 2 hours. This gave the automated system a buffer to handle background processing, ensuring both channels launched into the suggestion streams with maximum momentum. 24 hours into the challenge, The real-time analytics data started rolling in, and the results completely caught us off guard. The AI-generated video caught an immediate wave in the search feeds. Because the automated system aligned the metadata and spoken keywords with mathematical precision, the algorithm matched the video to targeted search intent faster than we've ever seen a new channel move. But as the 48-hour mark approached, the human-edited video started doing something incredible inside the suggestion traffic sources. While the AI video had a strong initial click-through rate, the human edit was pulling in massive average view duration metrics. Viewers were staying hooked until the very last second because the pacing felt natural, relatable, and deeply engaging to the human brain. This split in performance highlights a massive shift in how the platform indexes content today. The algorithm tracks audience satisfaction above everything else. A video that keeps real people locked into the app for 15 minutes straight will always secure long-term distribution over a video that relies purely on technical speed. It proves that automation is a powerful multiplier, but it still requires creative direction to build community. This split in performance highlights a massive shift in how the platform indexes content today. The algorithm tracks audience satisfaction above everything else. A video that keeps real people locked into the app for 15 minutes straight will always secure long-term distribution over a video that relies purely on technical speed. It proves that automation is a powerful multiplier, but it still requires creative direction to build community. So, who actually won the ultimate challenge? If your goal is raw volume and scaling multiple faceless niche channels fast, the terminal workflow wins by a landslide. You can produce 10 times more content without hitting creative burnout. But if you're trying to build a premium personal brand where audience trust and unique taste are your main assets, the human touch remains undefeated. The ultimate play for smart creators isn't picking one over the other, it's combining both systems. You use the command line agent to clear out the routine formatting grunt work, like trimming dead space and generating baseline assets, and then you step in as the creative director to inject the taste, timing, and unique style that no machine can replicate. The landscape of online media production is changing faster than ever, and staying ahead of the curve means mastering these advanced automated frameworks before the rest of the market catches on. The creators who win in this new era will be the ones who treat technology as a creative partner, rather than a replacement for human imagination. Mastering these cutting-edge technological frameworks is how you turn a regular channel into a highly scalable digital asset. If you want to keep cracking the code on video automation, engineering high-retention content, and building a highly profitable online brand, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel right now. We drop execution-focused breakdowns every single week to give you the ultimate competitive edge. Thanks for locking in today, and this is Online Business Solution.